rebounds, Dan, and 15 points.
Prior to this game, the lowest point total for Utah State all season was 59.
Isn't that something? They got 46 right now. Ashworth, hard pass. Fucking got it. That is a good pass inside. That little lob. And Ashworth gets the assist with full court pressure. 5-point game.
But Johnson right here is the worst free throw shooter on the court. When you're going to foul, he's the guy you got to foul.
Here's Seiko. A rope. Atkin is on him. Running down that clock. Now in single digits at 7. Inside, oh, it's a nest of defenders. Johnson lost the ball. Nice defense in there by the Aggies, and they come charging the other way with Ashworth.
You got to go. Whatever you shoot, 2 or 3, it's got to be fast.
Bairstow. Ashworth will drive down the lane. It's a 3-point game. Full court pressure again. Knocked away.
Well, we're under 2 minutes, and so we're going to go over and look now to see who touched the ball last. Well, there's 2 hands in there, but
right
that looks like it was Ashworth. Let's see here. Ashworth, he's got his hand. Ooh. That looks like it may have gone off Butler's hand. Ooh. Can't really tell from this angle. That other angle, though, it looked like the last guy to touch it was Butler. Ashworth clearly hits it, but Butler's got his hand underneath the ball, and it looks like his ball goes off his fingertips.
Gene Steratore rejoins us.
Caught the break with the Funk three-pointer being reversed. They took advantage. Now let's see if Utah State can take advantage of this.
Ashworth to inbound. In the corner, Funk for the tie. Rebound, lassoed inside. A rope, and quickly fouled. 43 seconds to go.
And a rope is a good guy to foul. He has not been to the free throw line that much this year, only 15 out of 23, and that's 52%.
1-1. Ashworth picked up his 4th personal foul.
Kevin, I thought Funk was open, but that pass did not have a lot of steam on it. It bounced a couple of times going over there. That gave the defense time to react, and instead of an open 3, Funk had to shoot a contested 3.
It's a rope at the line.
And he's shooting 1-1.
And he's 1 for 1 today at the line.
He has really played well off the bench.
And the numbers aren't going to reflect it, but the eye test tells you yes,
well,
he was huge.
He's now got 6 points. He had 7 rebounds. He blocked a shot. He was tremendous defensively. And again, that's a guy who's only been to the free throw line 23 times this year. Prior to that,
5-point game, 43 seconds to go.
Well, now you really have to go.
2 timeouts apiece.
If you're Utah State.
Aggies and Aztecs each have 2 timeouts.
And we've got a substitution
issue.
Yeah, because favors San Diego State. Got to go. Ashworth. 2 or 3, doesn't matter, but it's got to be fast.
Ashworth got the screen. Funk makes the fake. Ashworth will tee up a 3. It's a 2-point game with 30 seconds to go. Wow.
San Diego State flying at the 3-point shooters, and the one guy you don't want to leave in the last, when you get under a minute, when its basket goes in, the clock is supposed to stop, and it stops when the ball clears the net. So they put 0.3 seconds on. I think if you're Utah State, if you don't get a steal right away, you have to foul immediately.
Bradley is in. Seiko is in. Full court pressure applied. Seiko.
And I would foul him.
He gets it to Parrish. And now Seiko. The collapse and the foul. And the foul goes on Idle-Rock. R.J. Idle-Rock. It is his first foul.
But it's the 10th team foul.
10th team foul.
So Seiko, a 77% free throw shooter, goes to the line for 2.
No one has won more Mountain West Conference games than this kid. A record 114. In a game earlier this season with Utah State, he made 6 threes in the first half and finished with 25 in a game in January. And he gets that one to bobble in. And that was his first free throw of the night. Some sharpshooters coming in for the Aggies.
San Diego State now, they don't want to get an over-the-back foul in this situation, so they're backing off.
That'll fire in.
Again, you've got time. Not a lot of times, so you've got to go very fast.
Shulga into Seiko. Lost his balance. In the corner. Turnover.
And that's what happens sometimes when you're trying to go really fast.
Full court pressure again.
And San Diego State is obviously going to try to get the ball into their good free throw shooters. So Arop and Johnson are the 2 worst on the court.
Seiko trying to get to Bradley, got it to Arop. And they get him in a straitjacket. And he is fouled quickly.
Well, we just talked about him. He was only 15 of 23. And now he's 17 for 25. So
3% from before. Utah State 36%. 3-point shooting, 2 of 19 for the Aztecs, 4 of 22 for Utah State with a miss by Arop.
Now, even had he made both of them, Kevin, it would still have been a 2-possession game, and we're in a 2-possession game right now. San Diego State applying the pressure.
5-point game. Here comes Ashworth. Utah State, no timeouts. That will be off inside. It's Bairstow who got the pass from Funk. 3-point game, 9.5 left.
Almost have to get a steal.
2 timeouts, San Diego State, none for the Aggies. Timeout taken by San Diego State with 1 remaining. Aiken is in front. 9.5 in a 3-point game.
Seiko can run the baseline.
And he does. And he gets it off quickly to Parrish, and they quickly clamp onto him. And a second off the clock. A little more than a second off the clock.
That's on Akin. He's done.
It's on Ashworth, and it's number 5.
And he's done.
Yes.
Well, you have no choice in this situation. You have to foul immediately. You just don't have any time at all. And you would prefer Ashworth not be the guy to commit the foul because
he's your best player.
You need
your
him
best scorer. Yeah, exactly. Utah State. They won 6 titles as a member of the Big West Conference. They were in the Big West for 27 years. Then, from 06 to 2013, they were members of the Western Athletic Conference. They won 2 titles there in the 8-year membership they had there. Here, they have won 2 postseason titles in the 10 years they have been in the Mountain West. They joined it in 2013. Parrish is at the line.
He's a 78% free throw shooter. And that was the big one.
That was Dan 4-point game. Sixth consecutive year that San Diego State has made the championship game. And now it looks like they're circling over a win.
Brian Dutcher wants these guys to move up and pressure, but they don't want to foul.
5-point game. Funk down, over. Bairstow, 3, short, put up, and going in. That time by R.J. Idlerock, and 1.8 to go, with a 3-point San Diego State lead.
And if they knock the ball out of
right,
it's why I'm so proud to be part of that fraternity, and I wish them all the best of luck. It's going to be a great few weeks here on CBS and Turner.
We're lucky we've got you, Gene. We'll look forward to all your comments throughout the next 3 weeks, and clarify that call for us, Dan.
Well, he did reach across, he did grab him. It's a flagrant 1 foul, and so the penalty is 2 shots and the ball.
As Gene was confirming, and San Diego State is going to win a championship, not just for the regular season title, but also for the postseason title, the Mountain West Tournament champions as well.
An impressive performance, Kevin. They really struggled to score in the first half for about the first 15 minutes of the first half, but the last 15 minutes they got it rolling a little bit offensively, and they never let up with their defensive pressure.
San Diego State down the stretch, 11 of 12, shooting from the free throw line. That's it. San Diego State, the tournament champions in the West, in this terrific conference, rated number 5. They win the Mountain West regular season. They win the Mountain West tournament, and they do it by beating the 3-seed Aggies of Utah State with a 62-57 final. San Diego State has now won 10 of their last 11, and they now set their sights onto the NCAA tournament. This conference is hoping to get 4 teams into the NCAAs. The final again is San Diego State 62,